Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're James from the Games. Alright, here we are. Happy Sunday, Thedev. Glad you're here with us. And anybody else who's here, I'm also glad that you're here. Even if I'm not calling you out by name. I'm glad you're here. Hold on, this camera's bugging me. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Good enough. Good enough for a Sunday where I'm, this weekend, trying to cram regular work days on either sides of my streams this weekend. Which is not the way a sensible person would do it. You know, if you're forced to work full-time through the weekend, maybe don't do the stream. Screw that. That's just not me. So here we are. It's episode 6. Ultima VII, The Black Gate. And so, we got some stuff on the go here. As of the end of last week's episode. Let me just, hold on. Oh, wait. No, it's not what. Yes. Just clicking around here. In the GOG Galaxy app. But I found it. Here it comes. Ultima VII, The Black Gate. I am always excited. You know what? More excited for more hand feeding than for more hand-to-hand combat. But what I'm most excited about... Oh, hold on. I don't know how the volume is for you folks, but it's atrociously loud for me. Yeah, that's more like it. Let me know if I can do anything to improve the sound, the mix for the viewers. As we settle in. Yeah, so big things eventually happened last week. It took a bit to get there, but they happened. We started out last time in the woods and you. A little quiet? Hold on, let's get away from the ominous Guardian music. Get into the game. I'll set a level. There. Something was looking weird, but I think... What's going on here? You know what? Next time some music starts up, that's when we can mess with the levels. So we started in the woods at U, and my big hope was to find... Okay, we have loaves of bread. Gotta take stock of the food supplies. My big hope was to find some of the druids of U who have given up living in a regular kind of city, and instead are apparently now doing it druid style by just living right there in the woods. So that's cool. I didn't find any of them. I did find some wisps, which becomes pertinent today. Oh, what am I doing to this kid? You know what? What I'm doing to him is he's going to have a good strong back when he grows up. Or a terribly injured back. In which case I'm sorry, Spark. I should have been a... Oh, 2 trout. We can eat at least one time as a team here. Whoops. Jana. And then Saramed. Did I get your name right the first time, buddy? Oh, man. We're old pals. Ooh. It's kicked in the music. Although, you do make a good point. How's that? Oh, and then I didn't look in Saramed's bag. Okay. We don't have that much food, but we have food. Saramed's just carrying 40 gold coins in his hand. Okay. That's great. We have lumps of gold. Jana's our official gold nugget holder. I guess Elo's too old now to be constantly gathering all the gold or dividing the gold. So back in Ultima 6, he was very helpful in that regard. And I have loads of money too. I think we're going to be okay food-wise. We got 1 meal, and that should be enough to get us back to Britain. So here we are. I was in the woods and you. Didn't find any druids. I did find some wisps. Can't talk to wisps yet. Some of the wisps want to kill us. Most of the wisps seem neutral, but they don't want to talk to us. Okay. Not a single one of them possessed us, so consider that a diplomatic victory. So we decided, you know what? We got some training, got a little stronger. Are we ready to make it through the swamp? Make it to Minoc? We were! Here in Minoc, the fellowships got their organization here. We showed up just late for Elizabeth and Abraham, who have now, what have they done? Where have they gone? Did I really not write down where they went? Oh, you know what? I probably did in the main mission screen. Yeah, they're back in pause. And then, this lady here, whose name, let me recall. Fortune teller. Oh yeah, here she is. Margareta. Margareta is probably the most precise and thorough fortune teller that an RPG hero has ever met. She laid out a whole lot of tasks for us to complete in very clear and direct terms. And one of them involves meeting a character known as the Time Lord. Huh. I don't know. This would be early 90s, so I guess Sylvester, blanking on his last name, 7th Doctor, would still be the main Time Lord right now. McCoy? Sylvester McCoy? Is that right? At any rate, we have to meet some guy called the Time Lord who might be in trouble. Trouble of some sort. So she wasn't precise on that. But she did tell us we need to meet the Time Lord, and she did say that the Wisps can put us in touch with him, and then she did say that the monks at Empath Abbey can help us talk to the Wisps. Not sure why the monks never brought that up when we were talking to them the first time. If you have cool abilities to talk to magic spirits, and I'm here trying to save the world. But, hey, it's all good. It's all good. So what we're going to do... Eccleston was good. Eccleston was good. I'm not going to lie. I haven't even, except for his debut, my Doctor Who cuts off at Capaldi, which is weird in a sense because I love Peter Capaldi as an actor and I'm sure he was a fine doctor. But I didn't catch... combat! Smash, smash, smash. Is that one of us that's dead? No. No, we're all fine. Great. Hooray! A glorious victory. Oh, sweet. I don't even have to change the save game name here. In fact, I don't have to change 2 of them. I should be using the swamp again. Oh no. Escape. We'll use the swamp again. Yes, that's exactly where I would like to save. Thank you. But, tough to pick a favorite Doctor. I mean, Patrick Troughton was amazing. I wish more of his run still existed in recorded form and not just in audio reconstructions of production stills. I don't really think there's a bad Doctor. Colin Baker was done dirty by the show, but I don't think any of that was his fault. And
do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
Yes. I'm going back to Britain. En route to you. Later on, we're going to head to Pause. We have a detailed travel itinerary, Mr. Guardian. Thank you for your concern. I don't like this Guardian. She seems arrogant. Man, why couldn't the swamp have been that easy the first time? Well, it's because they wanted me to get better. Oh good. Oh good. Hello, Cedric. That's That's exactly what you want to hear. The exact phrasing and everything at the outset of a quest. And when you look at that, we're back in Britain. It's a small world after all. Okay. Well. I can't wait to find out why this quest has a reputation. Even if, like with a lot of things that I couldn't wait to find out about this game, I'm awaiting finding out with a mixture of anticipation and dread. Morbid curiosity, so to speak. Hail, Stimpinski. Glad you're here. We're going to meet the Time Lord. Yeah, Colin Baker. I didn't listen. I had a very short phase about 14 years ago. High quality wordplay, Stimpinski. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. I love steps. You know what? As long as too many of those steps aren't due a fight, I can live with this. Alright. So yeah, I said that I wanted to go to you first, and I do. But we should get more food, and the cheapest food is in Pause. And in Pause, we might either run into, or perhaps more likely find out that Elizabeth and Abraham have already left. So maybe that's what's going to happen first. Let's find out. I had a brief phase much earlier in life where I listened to a fair number of Doctor Who audio plays. And the Sixth Doctor ones were great. Although around there, I might have even gone so far as to say that his name's not coming right to me. Eighth Doctor. The guy, he's in Withnail and I. Hey, Faradwin! Lots of stuff to say. Garrett Cotton, no, that's his son. All this stuff about his son. Elizabeth and Abraham. Yeah, here we go. You seen these people? Wouldn't you know? They're here delivering funds, but they have gone to Jalome. There's currently no fellowship branch there, so they are taking the Triad of Inner Strength to the lands west. I hope they've practiced their speech. Okay. Happy cooking. Okay. I should update my note. Elizabeth and Abraham to Jalome. When you walk in Jalome, you never walk alone. Alright. And now, let's get some mutton. I am technically a vegetarian, but I gotta tell you, salad's got nothing on this mutton. Aw, man. Where's my boy? Can I buy food in the pub? That'd be helpful. I mean, certainly there's a good food smell in here. Hey, Bully. What do you do here again? Right, of course. Can I buy... Well, we can't buy mutton. You know what? Let's be cruel to ourselves. Buy more friggin' jerky. Yes, I can afford. How many sets? Just one, please. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness. Thanks, Jana. Thanks, Spark. No, that's everything. Do take care. Okay. There we go. So, oh, it's gonna bug me. Excuse me a moment. Paul McGann. The Eighth Doctor. A fine actor. I really enjoyed many of his audio plays. I liked his sidekick Charlie, the Edwardian adventuress. Okay. I continue to think that I liked Rule Britannia better as just as Lord British's song in Ultima 5. It only plays the once when you get there. I'll take that over just hearing it all the time. I mean, you know what though? If you gotta hear Rule Britannia, I like it in this context where it's stripped of its reference to real life imperialism. Because it's a jaunty song. It's just the message is a little, I don't know, a little problematic, as the kids say. Danger! Headless! I hope these are rich headless. Club them, slug them, smash them, poison them. Good work, team. Yeah. Hey, sweet, gold nuggets. Open up your pouch, Jana. Catch. I wonder which one of us should we imagine is doing this work, since this is Shimino's job, picking through the corpses. But we haven't even found Shimino yet. Why would we not stop at the mint while we're in town? While we're in the neighborhood. Get these gold nuggets refined into something we can actually spend. Just gotta remember, yeah, Fellowship Hall. Royal Museum. I know it's a large building. Multiple entrances. Is it this one? To Hall. Town Hall. Yes, this is the building that the mint's in, right? Is it this way? Oh, there's an awful lot that's problematic about Lord British and his entire system of government. I guess we shouldn't lose sight of that. That's a fair point. I like to think they just don't use the words, though. It's an instrumental national anthem here. I should be clear. I know Rule Britannia is not the national anthem of the UK. I guess it would be back to... I hadn't thought about this, but the UK's national anthem is back to being God Save the King, huh? Locked. Okay. So it is that office I was in, I believe, where we can speak to the Royal Minstress. So I guess she's just on lunch. Or can we go in here? No. Fair enough. It's just like safe deposit boxes back there. Okay. Well, hard decisions to make about whether to just move on and say we'll convert those gold nuggets later. Probably we want money though. So I don't know. Let me think. Suppose it'd also help if I knew what time it was, so I knew if I might have just missed the mint for the day. Cynthia! That's who we're looking for. I think the sun might be setting. It was easier to tell back when there was a little, info window that included the little sun going across the horizon. You knew where you stood with the passage of time. If it is getting dark, we gotta start thinking about it's not necessarily the most ethical way to do it, but we just we bought a one night stay at the inn in Paws. We just left the door open. Star Renegades. What's that? It has an appealing name. Simple yet effective. I almost finally bought Wingspan on my Switch, Stimpinski, and then I had the last minute pang of, shouldn't I get this in card game form? Ooh. British! Hello! Jana, I don't need this sass, Jana. Literally a second ago, the sun was out when I tried to get a read there. Yeah, my feeling was I was about to get it, and I was like, "Ooh, this is beautiful." And then, like, the more I looked at it, I was like, oh, "This seems like something that I'm gonna have more fun playing with people than just on the Switch." Then it's like, but if I have it on the Switch, I can just play it and find it if I like it. And, like, you know, it's not like I can't afford to double dip if I get the Switch version and I'm like, oh no. Okay, good. They just never lock the door, and to be fair, make the bed. Ooh, I hadn't even thought of that because I didn't watch any trailers. I just looked at the drawings were great. Is that you, Sarah Mid? Yes, it is. Can't quite tell in the dark. Just a straight 8. Just a classic night's sleep. Everyone try not to get too hungry. Alright. Now it's sunrise, obviously. We all have to... we gotta get out of here somehow. One way or another. There we go. Push our way through. Yeah. Obviously, that's a problem that afflicts lots of deck builder games to varying degrees. But the varying degree part is really important. Because just like sometimes having a game where it just didn't work out is fine. But if it happens with like moderate frequency, it starts to get really frustrating. Now we're going to you. The sun is rising. It's a beautiful day. A bit hungry? Just a bit? Nice. I will have to, you know what? Instead of making a to-do list, like I did back when I was doing Star Control, and people were just constantly giving me suggestions. Ooh, roguelite strategy RPG? You're speaking my language. It's on the Switch. Okay. Maybe I will do the horribly ill-advised thing and purchase myself a game that I'm going to want to play all the time when I haven't really... We're gonna eat. Just everybody stay calm. Alright, Jana. Oh, when Jana was like, I'll carry some of that, she meant she'll take a single strip of jerky. Well, eat it. Delicious. I guess now that it's a new day, why don't we stop at the okay. Okay. It's alright. This is how these things go. Eventually I'll find a good fishing spot. And then we're laughing. I was so late in my first playthrough of Ultima Underworld when I realized, oh, the food situation has been solved since the first time I found a fishing pole. God damn it. Maybe it's actually Lord British's forward-thinking sustainability policy that leads them to sell 10 strips of beef jerky just loose. We don't do individual packaging for consumables here in Britannia. I remember people using macros all the time in Ultima Online. And the few times I ever tried to set one up for my own guys, it was just like my parents' computer, the computer we had in the house, was already like melting just trying to boot up Ultima Online. So something always went wrong. But my greatest, I've told this story before, but you know what? It's a good enough story to break it out now and then. Oh, come on, Cynthia. Scared of a hard day's work? She's quiet quitting. I don't actually endorse the use of that term. Satire here. Yeah, so I was yeah, no kidding. So I had my tailor character, because what people did in Ultima Online was you needed an economic character to do some tedious shit. Most people did it with macros. I was doing it. I was just by hand, just dyeing fabric. You would build up your skill in something that you don't want your main guy to waste skill points on. Oh, it's only 6 in the morning. Okay, fine. We're dragging these gold nuggets around. People in Britannia don't get up and go to work till like late morning. It's the weirdest thing for a society both modeled on England and obsessed with virtue. Not that there's, in my view, any inherent virtue in getting up early. I get up at 7 o'clock every day, which is moderately early. Yeah, like, why do you need to sleep? Like, you're sleeping so late. Once it gets dark, like, do you like reading by candlelight that much? It is a charmingly consistent thing. Like, it is just Britannian culture. It was true as soon as they added the day-night cycle. These folks do not, like, they don't get up at the crack of dawn, and they don't open their stores at 9. But then they do take lunch break. It's kind of wacky. Not just kind of wacky. It's very wacky. But it's all like, that works for me. Because it's consistent, it's part of the charm of Britannia. I like this place. Oh, come on. Oh, dudes! Excellent. Our favorite kind of people to kill. Because they might have some money. Wait, oh no! These are strong dudes. Wait, this one's just... Okay. Well... Alright. This got messy quick. How long ago did I save? Moments ago! In fact, we're about to fight the same two headless. But they have nuggets of gold this time. Here, Jana. Enjoy these nuggets. So either I got confused and actually I loaded way back, which I don't think is true because it was 3 headless the last time. So is their gear randomly rolled after they die? Or are they randomly rolled at the moment they appear on screen? I don't know. Anyway, so in Ultima Online, I had my tailor character. Just trying to dye some stuff and make some money that I would then drop somewhere secret and try to hand off to my main guy. And I was walking through whatever town I was in. I couldn't tell you for sure. I don't know. And I happened to pass a guy who was very, very clearly... We should check on Elo's health, actually. Shouldn't we? Should we not? He has 18 hits, so he just got he got ganked. Just a really good shot by one of those dudes. So hopefully, if they're still there, it doesn't happen again. I came across a dude who was obviously using a fishing macro in town. Now, the thing with using the fishing macro in town is that they didn't want you using macros and such. So this guy positioned himself in a way that he was, off to the side by the river, just fishing innocuously, overloading himself with fish. And I happened to notice that he had positioned himself in just such a way that I could stand next to him and there wouldn't be an NPC guard on screen. Because violence is forbidden in towns in Ultima Online, but this is it's actually just it's legally enforced rather than just you can't go into combat mode in town. So if a player says the word guards while you're doing something illegal, you die instantly as the guards teleport in and super kill you. Or if you just if you aggress against someone with a guard on the screen, they just kill you. They're professionals. They're doing their job. But this guy was just off screen. And with my Taylor character and his starting knife or dagger or whatever, I stood there and I poked that guy to death. It took like a half hour between the fact that I could barely hit him. When I did hit him, I barely did any damage. And when I did... And then every time another player walked by, I had to be whistling, trying to act like I was just being cool. So they didn't say guards and get me killed. And steal my score. It looks like those same guys just didn't spawn this time. Which is a shame. We do like... Oh! What is it? Wolves. Well, if they ever pathfind themselves out of the woods, we're gonna kill them. They are not well-to-do wolves. Just keep saving on the way. Yeah, so I poked this guy to death. Took a long, long time. And he had all kinds of fish. And it was very, very difficult to get those fish anywhere. Because, A, my computer and my internet were crummy. So, everything happened, at excruciatingly slow rates. And also, the amount of fish this guy had was far too much fish for me to carry. So I had, 6 piles of fish. Each individually too heavy for my character to carry. That I clicked and dragged from one side of me to the other side of me until I made it to a place where I could sell them, and nobody stopped me or stole any of the fish. It was very it was the most successful, probably the longest amount of time I ever spent playing Ultima Online without getting PK'd was while I was dragging these fish back to town, back to the shop. And then I sold them all, and I got way more gold than I was ever going to get from dyeing and selling cloth. And I dropped it off to my main character, and I'm sure he bought a cool sword or something, and then almost certainly immediately got player killed and robbed. First time he left town. It was a dreadful game, Cedric. I don't know. Power to the people who got fun out of it. I never got to have any fun with it because I had crummy internet. Wild horses. I had terrible internet. I had terrible computer. And I just got super murdered every time. And then also there was just nothing to do. Oh, come on. We just had beef jerky. Okay. Do I have some of the beef jerky? No. Spark's got most of it. Alright, Spark. Distribute more jerky. Yellow enjoyed the jerky. Jonna loves jerky. Jerky for Ceramed. This is not going to be great for anybody's blood pressure. And then, please don't hate me, team. This is the opposite of the virtue of sacrifice. I will enjoy this entire loaf of French bread. Delicious. Maybe I spread some of that honey on it. Mmm. Alright. So while I've written down to you here, what we're actually doing first is we have to go up to Empath Abbey and be like, hey, how come you didn't mention that you could teach us how to talk to Wisps before? Why did I have to find this out from a fortune teller in Minoc? At least overland travel is extraordinarily fast. Yeah, so I'm very lucky because my Ultima Online experience totally satisfied any urge I ever felt to play any kind of MMORPG. Or I guess MMO of any kind. And to my great benefit, because I absolutely, if I get into one of those games, especially pre-ADHD diagnosis, which didn't come till I was 35, I had exactly the kind of brain that would be like, yeah, let's play this all day, every day. A friend of mine just kept on down the rabbit hole for a while. He got real into EverQuest right after Ultima Online, and then really into World of Warcraft when it came out. He dropped out of university in his first semester in the informal way of just never going to school anymore and skipping all his exams and just failing out in the winter, and then he just hunkered down. Same Stimpinski. I haven't done a ton of online multiplayer focused gaming, but I sure did love Splatoon and Splatoon 2. And I'd be loving Splatoon 3 right now if I had time for that kind of thing these days. But Splatoon 2 was great. Does your job have anything to do with Wisps? No. Okay. Bye. I do enjoy painting people and the floor and the walls. What I like about Splatoon is that I'm not very good at first-person shooters, the aiming, but I'm very good at platforming games. So, I never use the melee, like the paint rollers, but just with the regular kind of short-range guns, I'm pretty good at doing a bunch of absurd maneuvers such that I pop out of the ink right when someone doesn't expect me and take them out. It was always very satisfying. Because it's easy to aim your gun when the two of you are right here. I don't know if I ever could have mained a crafter in Ultima Online. I mean, I guess technically I did. My greatest moment ever was my tailor using his little tailor's knife to just murder some guy for his fish. Ah, the sweet scent of beauty. Speaking of beauty, I'm not here to tell you how to run your monastery, but this has got to be starting to attract flies and stuff, eh? Craig's body there. Okay. Who knows the secrets of the Wisps? Who's home? Who's where? Well, we'll keep looking. Intuition, if we can call it that, tells me that there are going to be intermediary steps between talking to the monks and actually gaining the ability to talk to the Wisps. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, my buddy who got real bad, full-on, brain broken, addicted to MMOs back in the day. He just, after he dropped out of university, he just did nothing for a while with himself, except play tons of World of Warcraft. And then one day, actually this isn't the one day this was what broke the spell for him, but one day to really kind of illustrate how rough things had been getting for him. A mutual friend of ours told me this story. Mutual friend sits down at his computer, fires up World of Warcraft, and he sees my buddy is our buddy is also playing. He's like, "Hey man, let's raid or whatever the hell you do." And they went and they played for like 12 hours. So it's not like my buddy was necessarily having the healthiest relationship with this game either. But he played for 12 hours and then he was like, "Okay, I gotta go sleep because I'm working tomorrow." And our mutual friend was like, "Okay, see you." And he went to sleep for a bit and he got up. Maybe it wasn't 8 hours. Maybe it was only like 8 hours or something. But they played for a lot. And then he slept for a while and he came back. And the next day, and when his work was done or whatever was done, he finally could sit down to play again. He sat down and our buddy was still there. Or well, to him, he couldn't necessarily tell it was still there until he was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't stopped. I've just been playing. I'm now, I'm 24 hours deep." And so my buddy was like, "I don't know, man. I think maybe you should think about getting some sleep. Just like for your health, And he was like, "Okay, all right. Well, just hold on. I'll go start like getting the house ready for bed. Don't want to quit the game too soon." So he just left himself on the game. Well, he got up to go around, shut down his grandmother's house for the night. I guess his grandmother was out of town or something. And he goes to set the security alarm on their house as part of his goodnight ritual. And he pressed the code in wrong and set the alarm off. And now all you have to do, from my understanding, when you've entered the wrong code once, or however many times you have to enter it wrong for it to go off, all you had to do was enter the code correctly. Not right now. Hold on. What I was hoping you would say, all right. Okay. We'll keep looking for other monks. How many of them are there? At least that I've met so far. Baron and Reyna, those are the two we've talked to. No, Reyna's the healer. We've talked to Amy and Perrin. There's a tailor somewhere. Thierry. Okay. There's a few more. Just gotta keep wandering, I guess. It's the challenge of people having their daily cycles. I assume that his training is intelligence training and not... Wait, excuse me. I think this is just Amy again, but... Yeah. You like this garden? Does your garden have something about wisps? No. Alright. You like aesthetics? How do you feel about the aesthetics of wisps? So he set off the alarm. This is an oft interrupted story right here. But he set off the alarm. And instead of just punching the code in correctly, because he's 24 hours since the last... At least since the last time he slept, because he's 24 hours deep into his session. He grabs onto the panel and he decides, "I'll just tear this thing off the wall. That'll stop it, right?" Turns out it does, which is weird. But he tore it off the wall and in the process gave himself an electrical shock. Don't tear live electronics panels off the wall, folks. So he aha! There we go. It's the leader. If anyone knows how to talk to the Wisps, it's the guy who sits at a desk in the back all day. Taylor, yes. Gives himself an electric shock. And he's like, "Whoa, whew, whew." And he goes back to the computer and he says, "Oh man, I was tearing the security panel off the wall there and I shocked myself." And my buddy's like, "Are you okay?" He's like, yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm not tired anymore. You want to raid? And then they played for another... then they both did a marathon session. And so our mutual friend wound up logging a 36-hour session of World of Warcraft. And all he needed to do to pull that off was to literally send electricity coursing through his body when his brain started to tell him that he was too tired to keep playing. His brain and his friend. Just horrifying stuff. It was very... I didn't hear that story until a little bit later when our buddy had gotten off the horse, so to speak. So thank goodness there. Okay, local fauna. Do the wisps count? Ha! They do. Those are the fascinating ones. We'll ask him in a moment. Anyway, yeah, years later, the happy ending is that one day he was just like, oh god, what am I doing? This is my one time on this earth. And so he just deleted all the games, quick cold turkey. And at the same time, another mutual friend was like, hey man, like, I'm working in construction. Like, if you want a job. And so he got into construction, just working basic crew stuff. And wouldn't you know, he turned out, without MMOs interfering in his life, he turned out to be the kind of guy who wanted to work every possible available hour they would give him. And so, like, within a year, he was just swimming in money because he was working like 60-hour weeks, even as a low, like, entry-level construction worker. Like, he was just, yeah, I don't know. Like, this suffused his entire personality. But he was able, to take those skills and put them to work for himself. Oh, man. I missed a chance. Just the scheduling and my transportation plans didn't work out to see all those guys this summer. It would have been really nice to see him as an adult who is, from what I understand, like married as a kid, all the stuff that there was a while there in our 20s when it seemed like he was never gonna really do anything except live in his grandmother's house and keep on hitting that level cap like three days after every new expansion came out. Excuse me? Yes, I know that. Don't tell me that you've never seen them. I've been explicitly instructed to learn how to talk to them from you. Oh, the Emps can speak with them. Okay, so tell me about these Emps. I assume these are the monkeys? Oh! Well, we fulfilled that secret condition without even planning on it. Ah, the bee cave. It appeared, stared for a few minutes, and then asked for honey. They're empathic, hence their name. So did you name them personally? Yes, I do agree. That sounds very interesting. Alright, look, I already know what honey is, but... honey from the caves. Can't get it without a fight. No, if you don't go into combat mode, those bees do not attack you. I'm surprised that like, there are beekeepers in Britannia. Surely by now they know the bees are not possessive about the honey. The honey is a byproduct. So you, yeah. Honestly, the giant bees weren't the most upsetting thing I met in that cave. Oh yeah, I'll always take a free bomb of any kind. Especially since I'm not going to that bee cave. But okay, this is nice. At least one step in the Time Lord quest we can skip. We've already got the honey. And we're banking a smoke bomb. Oh yeah. Why would I waste my time trying to find the Wisps so they can help me save Britannia when I could go stare at some friggin' flowers? Aesthetics, right? Listen, Taylor, you've been very helpful. It generally does. And may yours do the same. I will point out, sir, if I was this guy who loves nature so much, I'd consider moving my bed into the nook here, putting my desk in front of the window. I've rearranged my own little office here, and so now the window is off to my right. Oh ho! For the folks at home, let me get the part that's not on screen for you. That reminds me of a learning group I had once. 3 others and me. We went to one guy's home that was close to the university to be able to study and discuss without bothering others. And then the rest is on the screen, so I'll just read in my mind. Oh man, I don't know. Obvious, like I understand how the core game loop works to like motivate people to keep trying, and also I don't begrudge anybody enjoying. You know, it doesn't shock me to hear that epilogue, British. Alright, it's Emp time, baby. Yeah, I don't begrudge anybody liking whatever kind of game they like, but I don't know. I can't imagine watching someone play an MMO for any amount of time. Congratulations, Cedric. Requires a mix there of, inner strength, but also the blessing of a fully functioning brain to begin with. You heard something. Did it sound like an Emp? Okay, the Emps have like a whole little village. Oh yeah, hey dude. Archery training. Oh, danger. Headless. Victory! Another thrilling combat. The hierarchy of priorities. You need food so that you can play board games. You cannot focus on board games, RPGs, anything like that if you are currently starving to death. Oh man. Sweet. We're gonna be Cynthia's gonna be working next time she actually shows up to work and we catch her there. Yeah, the key to not getting addicted to Very true. Very true, Cedric. Oh, the avatar can't hold that loaf of bread, and that caused it to either dissolve or fall into somebody else's pack. Lousy gremlins causing trouble. Okay. We just gotta... Is that the far east edge? I don't know. I mean, we found the Monkey Town before. We'll find it again. They literally have structures, so it's not like they're nomadic. The key to not getting addicted to an MMO is definitely all about merit precedes reward, and trusting my brother, and unity above all, something like that. Although the unity thing actually seems like it could wind up leading you into a situation like British was describing. Yeah, I'm not really addicted if I'm only playing 4 hours a day while working 8 hours a day and just ignoring my girlfriend. It's only real addiction if you get up to 5 hours a day. And then if you ever get up to 5 hours a day, that's when you realize it's actually about a ratio. There's no absolute value that defines your addiction to an MMO. Here's the, Are these just giant bats? They move so fast and also die so quickly. Sweet. Free. No? The Avatar can't hold anything more. Here, Spark, have some meat. Not above stealing from trolls. But where are my monkeys? All we can do is keep searching. Searching and fight. Okay, those are among bats. What was throwing me off, it's just that they come so fast and die so fast, and they're jittery and what? Oh. Well, this guy came and got a kill on me before I could react. And Wisps are involved. Alright, this is a failure. It ends in defeat. Gotta save regularly. Well, we haven't stolen the troll meat, but that's okay. We'll head eastward. Oh, gremlin. Get him. Everybody, quick. Oh, whoops. What is this? Oh, lots of food. Excellent. Open up that bag, Spark. Is this a full chicken? Or a fowl? The classy way to say it. Some sausage links. Sweet. That was the gremlins' food. We definitely didn't have that food ourselves, so we're not just stealing back the food that was stolen from us. Okay. Listen, we all feel bad, team. We're in these horrible woods. We cannot remember it all. Where we encountered the Emps last time. Are all of my fights with Wisps happening because I put combat mode on and the team just starts attacking peaceful Wisps? Okay. If you want to fight, come out of the woods where I can at least see you on the screen before the fight starts. Come on. Come get it. Oh dear. Okay. Probably not going our way. We're horribly outnumbered. Yeah. Okay, the bandit camp powered up. But you know what? Yeah. Elizabeth and Abraham are just the... What's the line? Oh no. This is the worst way to... The whole joy of a reference is lost when you're actually Googling to say it, but hold on. There we go. Elizabeth and Abraham are the kindest, bravest, warmest, most wonderful human beings I've ever known in my life. Do you know that Frank Sinatra is the first person to ever perform a karate chop in an American film? in the Manchurian Candidate. Or so I've been told. Okay. We're just gonna hustle down here in the hopes that we're not being pursued by that whole bunch of bandits. Because I think southerly from the bandits is where we met the Emps last time. Well, I don't think he literally... I don't think the claim is that Frank Sinatra invented any martial arts maneuvers. But I have read that he was the first to... Oh no! So this is a gimmick, something about the flowers put you to sleep, right? Well, okay. Is it literally an opium days? We go into the... We're just inhaling poppy seeds as soon as we go into those fields? Milk of the poppy. Hey! Oh, come on. Alright, we'll fight him, but... Okay, good. This time... They sure do. Oh no, Spark! Honestly, I would be very appreciative if Shimino was here right now going, you know, I hear something in this direction. Be like, good, that's a very helpful clue. Because otherwise this game is really capturing the feel of being lost in the woods. But not to any great end. Okay, there's the swamp. So we're at the east edge of the forest. It's just the bandits have powered up. Also, is Saramed not using a bow? Because I can hook you up, Sarah. Yeah, of course. Okay, Saramed, I'll hook you up with some arrows for now. Stacked. Excellent. Now here, put the boomerang away. Boomerangs are fun, but you're an archer, sir. Take all 12 of these arrows. That'll last you for a very short time. It would be utterly painful to replace them. Everything feels bad, team. You don't need to comment on it. We all just want to find the monkey folk. Like, here's some wisps. If the Emps like the wisps, why don't they live nearer to them? Ah. A huge quality of life improvement for this game would just be if it allowed you to experience any quality of life while you're playing. Yeah, come on. Come on. Get baited away from your camp. Kill him! Kill him! Surround him, team! Poison him! Bash him! Shoot him! Throw boomerangs at him as he flees! ELO died and nobody else. Okay. Are they to the north of the bandit camp? Am I just mixed up? I don't know. At a certain point, maybe I have to say, you know what? Since I already found them once, it doesn't count as breaking my rule if I just look up a map of the forest or something. But I'd rather do it the pure way if I can. Ah, you lousy bandits. What is your thing here? Living in the woods, killing the Avatar and his companions. Yeah, here's the Emps. Okay, that's good. Real glitchy fighting going on up here. Alright, Avengers assemble. We're all alive. We're near the Emps. Now we wait. Who shall meet again? Who's saying that? Okay, stand still and wait. I've got honey on me, right? Should I put it right in my hand? Or does the Avatar not have honey on him? Yeah, it was at least, it was suitable in that sense. It really, the glitch that caused us to just spring up on top of there. Oh no, where's the honey? It's probably that the gremlins stole the honey, right? That's the kind of absolute cruelty this game would inflict on me. A literal search bar where I could just type in honey and it would be like, honey is in Elo's bag. Would just be quite the thing. Okay, these are all gold nuggets, no honey. Spark, do you have the honey? Yes. Alright, Spark. Give the honey to the Avatar. Okay, can't go in that slot. Can it go here? No. Can it just go in my bag? Ah, to live is to suffer. Why? Why wouldn't that fit? Yeah. Ah, kid. Just... Oh, come on. Why? How big is this honey supposed to be that it allegedly won't fit? Why am I holding a bucket? Throw the bucket over there. Alright, the Avatar has honey now. Just in case... You know what? The fact that nothing at all keeps shouting, we're gonna meet again, I shall have my revenge, and the combat music won't stop playing, suggests to me we might be in a situation where the, okay, there. Where maybe the Emp meeting can't trigger. Okay, there's an Emp. Okay, I should, before I... There, okay. I was like, before we actually try standing here and waiting for it to come to us, we should see if actually talking to it initiates it cautiously coming up. Okay. There we go. This is the kind of music that should be playing when you're meeting the monkey folk. He or she sniffs for a moment. Well, how red is his butt? His or her butt. Like, this could help us figure it out. Points to the honey. Want honey? No! Get out of here. Virtue of honey retention. Honey will be given by you to me? Yes. You are thanked. Okay. They like the passive voice, these imps. Okay. Sir. Could we, a wizened female ape-like creature. Okay, here we are. We're in. They're our friends now. Alright. What's your name? Well, that's not in the passive voice. Tough to... Salamon is me, I guess. No, that's still active voice. Salamon is been... Yeah, okay, fine. Very difficult to make this particular phrase into the passive voice. But, she's Salamon. Not sure the job question will make any sense to her. I'm without job. All imps are without job. Food gathering and shelter building are imp jobs. Okay. So what I'm actually I'm gonna put her down as a gatherer / builder. You're selling yourself short. I remember a young woman, one of my classes, asked me for help with a resume, and she was like, "We're supposed to have experience and stuff, but I grew up in Saudi Arabia, and girls can't have jobs." And I was like, well, like, you know, let's see what we can do with what you have done. Like, did you do any extracurriculars in high school? And she was like, well, you know, from after grade 9, we teach elementary school. Women, just young girls, just teach elementary school for free. I was like, okay. That's definitely experience. So, and it was, and you know, the girls are in charge of hosting the carnival, which is a giant event for, you know, in 12th grade or whatever. It's this big event that we do for like 500 people. So I was the organizer for that. You have more. You were never paid because of, you know. I'll just say it. Saudi Arabia's culture not being great towards women, or in many other ways. And it's not the culture of individual Saudis or even Saudi society necessarily. It's the bad royal family. I'll take that brave political stand. Not a fan of the Saudi royal family. Especially because eventually they just took all our exchange students from us. Just very, very abruptly just said, no, you're coming home. I took that very personally on all of their behalves. But yeah. Just like, you have so much experience. Just like Salamon here. You're not without a job. You keep him busy. She gives you a hard look. There's a job for Trellick. Who's Trellick, though? What do you mean? Trellick is another imp. He should be spoken to by you. Alright. Trellick should be spoken to by you. I'll add Trellick to the list of characters. There's much damage to the forest and the silverleaf trees, and the damage is caused by your people, human. I'm not actually from here, though. I haven't been here in 200 years. The responsibility to reverse the damage is also yours, human. But not mine, but I will, because I am the hero. That's what I do. Have you heard of the Avatar? Do the Emps know about the Avatar? Trellick should be sought by you. He should be asked to join you. Yes! Okay. So what kind of food do Emps like? I mean, honey. Fruits, vegetables, milk stuffs are eaten by Emps. Bread is also eaten. What do you mean only? Some kind of weirdo vegetarian? No dead animal flesh. What is called meat by humans is eaten by an imp. I try. I made all these guys eat the beef jerky while I just ate bread today. Doing my best to maintain my principles. So you don't like dead animal flesh? Slater, hello. We're seeking the Time Lord, which right now has us in the deep woods of you meeting the Emps, who are apparently very unhappy with the way the humans have despoiled the forest. Which is weird, because also a plot line here is that the people of Yu have kind of disassembled their town and returned to living in the forest. All violence is abhorred by Emps. No killing is desired, even for what you humans call food. You hate violence. Huh. So you don't eat meat. Meat is without a good taste. It is not preferred. Well, that's where you and I differ. I mean, the memories are fuzzy now. It's been a decade and a half. But my vegetarianism was never inspired by any kind of ideological commitment to the idea that bacon is not delicious. So what do you like best? Fruits and vegetables? They are your favorites. Yeah, it's like, I can totally relate to abhorring the violence that goes into getting the meat. That's a fine reason to not eat the meat. You're seriously trying to tell me, though? Italian sausage, bacon, medium rare steak, even just like a really nice burger. Tell me that's not tasty? I don't know. So you like sweet things? Fair point. Ooh, sorry, not right now, but if I find more, I'll bring it back. I mean, I can't eat it for some reason. I guess they were letting me know it was a key item. Don't eat this, you might need it. Hey, you build your homes in the trees. I'll keep that in mind when I see the silverleaf trees, which are obviously these blue-leafed trees. So obviously there's a difference in the cones. Emp eyes don't have the exact same color perception as human eyes. Absolutely, Slater. We'll be here. Yeah, so milk stuffs. Yes, I understood what you meant. What about yogurt? Do you like yogurt? Bread is hard to make for Emps. No stoves or ovens are owned by Emps, but bread is well liked. Listen, the reason that even at my peak fitness, I will only ever have 4 2/2 abs is because it is very true that bread is well liked. Well, except for that whole thing where you shame me for environmental destruction that I don't consider myself responsible for. It's been great meeting you, Sullivan. Lovely to talk to you. I'm going to go try to track down Trellick, and you take care of yourself. My hope is for your welfare. Okay. You know what I miss? You know what would be a great addition? Great thing to bring back. Something you could take from older Ultimas into this game. The shout command. How great would it be to pick shout an NPC's name, and then have that NPC be like come, like, what do you want? Trellick! How many? Yellow has 11 arrows, but he's like, I just like this poisoned dagger. Oh, because he doesn't have a bow. Okay, we'll deal with it later, but that's a real pass it off to Saramed. Okay. Who's holding all the food? It's Spark, isn't it? Well, seems cruel to eat all this bread in front of Salomon right after she just told us what a rare delicacy it is for Emp kind. But at the same time, bread is very tasty. We're carbo loading. Do I have a loaf of bread left? No, because I gave them all to Spark, of course. Okay, what do you have, Saramed, food-wise? Nothing. Jana, you carrying any food still? Yeah, she's got trout at least. And lots of gold nuggets. A man cannot live on... That's true. At least, especially, like, we know it's not fresh baked bread, but at least if it was fresh baked bread, they can enjoy the smell. But yeah, it would be horrifying to them if we're just here. Like, I'm sorry, Salomon, but I have committed to eating a whole rotisserie chicken every day for an entire month. Who keeps saying that? I know I didn't feed one of them, but I don't know which one I didn't feed. Is it Jana? Alright, Jana, eat one of your trout. The jerky's all gone, of course. At least we're making money. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. So we'll get food back. Oh, why did I have to hubristically create this? Oh, damn it. Who wants food? If we could have like a scatter formation here. Maybe it's Saramed? Have some sausages, buddy. Okay. So, we look around the other silverleaf trees. This is where we started. Oh, good. I hope so. We'll look into that. The Emp peers at you intensely for a few minutes, and very intensely. Look at those eyes. Look at those big green, those emerald pools. Then, shrugging it, comes up cautiously. I'm Trellick. Nice to meet you, Trellick. Your name is? I'm James. Some people do call me the Avatar of all virtue. You are greeted in turn. So, oh, you just told me you're Trellick. What do you do, Trellick? Gives you a puzzled look. The meaning of job is not clear to me. Is work the word meant by you? Yes. I am a gatherer of food. I'll note that. So you don't participate in the building. Only the gathering. You know these wisps? Wisps are known to me. Wisps are found in the woods. What is your concern? We want to talk to these wisps. Your statement is a mystery. For me to talk to wisps is what you want? Yeah, sure. He looks around, apparently surveying the area. No wisps are here for conversation. But we could go to them? Your wish is for me to travel with you? Yes. My wish is that also. But that is not the wish of Saralek, my wife. They do that, Slater. The problem I was having was all of the... Because we're traveling in such a close pack, I know I had fed 4 of them, and then I forgot who I hadn't fed yet. And then just the text, it was like, ah. But I think it was Saramed. And if this icon is there, I can rely on that in the future. It really is just the kind of thing where you're like, man, you're adults. Except Spark. I understand needing to be like, Spark, you need to eat your bread. But Gianna and Elo, they've been around the block enough a few times, right? They should know all about eating. Okay, Saralek needs to grant permission to Trelek. Okay. Well, we'll try that. What about Julius? Wait, who is Julius? Excuse me a moment. Do I have any notes about a Julius? I don't have any notes about a Julius, but I knew to ask about him. Probably a sign of poor note-taking. His great deed was saving Emp family from big fire years ago. I believe you mean his great deed was Emp family was saved by him many years ago. He stares at me directly. But his story is sad, being about death from too much smoke in his body. His body is in the cemetery near the Abbey. Well, this might prove relevant. Oh! This is Milady. Her father, isn't it? Well, if it was too much smoke at one time in his body, you really got to work. I'm not trying to defend cigarettes here, but to just die of smoke inhalation from cigarettes, which I think is what Julius is talking about. You really gotta put. That's a. Whew. That is not directed use. All right, he died of smoke inhalation after saving Emps from a fire. I think I'm interpreting this correctly. It doesn't really matter because I just have to talk to Milady again and she'll say, and I'll have the prompt. If indeed Julius was her father, which I think he probably was. Well, she'll be really, if that's true, she'll be happy. At least not happy that he's dead, but happy that he died doing something good. Showing compassion. He is one human that the Emps call hero. What about the Avatar? Kind of heroic. You don't know about my deeds? So you mostly do gathering. All Emps are food gathering. Mainly fruits are sought by us. What kind of fruits do you like best? Fruits are pleasant tasting, like the honey you gave us. Oh, that's good. Salamon didn't just gobble all the honey herself. She's actually sharing it. So you're all called Emps? Is that because you're empathic? I'm an Emp. Saralek is an Emp. Salamon is an Emp. You, he smiles, are a human. What about Spark? Do you know about the little humans? How they count? Yeah, so tell me what's your view? Salamon is the wisest Emp. Humans have been met by her. Many things have been seen by her. She is very experienced and knowledgeable. And your wife, tell me about her. Take my wife, please. No. My wife is taken by you, please. Saralek is my bonded one. Wife is what you would call her. My home is her home. And this is your home here? Is the reason it has two ladders? Do you have like his and hers ladders? Silverleaf trees are our homes, he nods. And if I were to say to you that they seem like blue leaf trees to me. Silverleaf trees cannot be explained by me in human terms. I am sorry. Another human should be asked by you? He shrugs, imitating the human gesture rather well. Good shrug, buddy. You like these woods? The residence of the Wisps is a stone building in a mountain in the middle of the forest. I know. I don't understand why, but I met them there. I used to be able to just talk to them. Now I need you. And I'm glad, because you seem like a fun little guy. But yeah. Well, I hope good luck is hoped for you by me. Now this might be tricky. Because obviously this is still... No! There we go. I was like... Fortunately, there seem to be only 3 of them, but like... Yeah. Smoke them out. Yeah. I'll say one thing. If this was just a big field of ashes, it'd be a little bit easier to navigate. What's your name, dear? She sighs away for a moment, then steps forward cautiously. I'm called Sarlacc. Yes, you are. But I haven't added your entry yet to my spreadsheet. Now you're there. Excellent. So you're Sarlacc. Are you primarily a builder? Job was not understood. Family is what you mean? Ah. Yeah, what's going on there? Is she wearing a shirt? Yes, I am part of a family. The silverleaf tree is my home. I am bonded with Trellick. You like silverleaf trees? Are you better at explaining them? There are fewer and fewer silverleaf trees. Many are cut down often. Soon no silverleaf trees will be around for our homes. Sounds like what you need, or perhaps what the Britannians need to look into, is literal silviculture. The cultivation of new silverleaf trees. Who cuts them down? The trees are cut by a human with a shiny, sharp item. Yeah. We call that a saw. Or maybe they're using an axe. I don't know. So, yeah, your husband. I know you're all bonded, but I was hoping to take him on a dangerous adventure. Trellick is my husband. Trellick has been met by you? She smiles proudly and takes another step forward. What was said by him? Well, he, to join you is his desire? Sort of. He wants to join us to help. But that isn't because he doesn't want to come home to you, and we'll make sure he comes home. Sorry, I should have reacted quicker. It's later. I get the joke. I just got a little focused here. She thinks for a moment. His going away is not desired by me. She turns to look directly at you. But joining you may be wise action. She sighs. Permission from Salamon must be gained first. Then permission from me will be granted. Your return to me is necessary for that. Okay, but I will say that Salamon already told me. She's a very wise ant. Many humans have been met by her. Knowledge and experience are her talents. Alright. Hang tight, Sarlacc. Goodbye is said to you, human. And farewell is said to you, Sarlacc. Okay. So, there she... Oh, come on, hold still a minute. You are hailed, human. Yes, I know you're without job. There is a job for Trellick, though. Yeah, tell me about it. Permission will be given later. You're the one who told me in the... Alright. It's a task that must be performed first. Fine. There's a woodcutter who lives in the western part of the forest. Silverleaf trees are being cut down by him. Emp houses are in silverleaf trees. Contract must be signed by woodcutter to stop. Well, he can't sign it if we kill him with an axe. Or any kind of weapon. Although, he won't be around to attest it's not his signature. My condition is understood by you? Not waiting for your response, she hands you a document. You're now in possession of the contract. Alright. And my hope in turn is for your welfare. And he won't be around to, the contract will be inviolable if he's not there to cut down any trees. Okay, back to the west. Hoping not to come across the bandits. Okay, it's just some headless. In a IRL, as they say, It would be far scarier to meet the headless in the woods than it would be to meet just some regular bandits. She's just got too much gold now. Won't fit. We gotta get her a proper backpack. Here. No. No. Can you hold this in your hand? No. Alright, Jana. Fortunately, Cynthia can just literally absorb all the gold that we're holding when we offer it to her. Alright, keep on saving. So we'll be very happy to have all this money. Except for the fact that money, of course, has weight. We might wind up loaded down with all our riches. Never. We'll rest when we're dead. We're on a mission here. Just heading west. There's lots of, do I specifically have? Saramed's a woodsman. But I don't think he's a... Alright, can we kill this guy? He's too strong? I mean, he looks really strong and impressive. He didn't get any kills. But he didn't have any money on him. All that nice armor. I guess he had just spent all his money on armor. A lot of good it did him. Well, we do need the food. What's this? Oh, it's the top of a tree. Just don't. All meat is delicious if you don't think about what it is, right? I think. I don't know. I can't remember really. Trainer. Oh, but there's more houses around here. Trainer. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, are you also the lumberjack, Mr. Trainer? Do you know where he is if you're not him? Hey, oh, for the love of God. Oh, he's eating. Brabden greets you. Hail, my lord. What do you do here? You train people. Oh yeah, these guys? I know them. Okay. Excellent. Well, not excellent. It would be even better if you had been like, on the side, I have a little silverleaf harvesting business. Be like, oh, well, I got some news for you, pal. You're gonna sign this. I'm about to make you an offer you can't refuse. Alright. West of the forest. I mean, obviously, we're at the very west edge, because we just go a little bit further this way. Yeah, donkey meat. I don't know. I've never heard anything about donkey meat, but I can buy it. It might be delicious. Why not? The woman you see in front of you has a concerned expression on her face, as if her thoughts were far away. Hey, it's somebody new. Nice to meet you. What's your name, dear? My name is Penny, my lord. Oh, yeah? Penny the lumberjill? Probably not. Ah, yes. What do you do? I have no occupation, my lord. At least not one I would call work. I do, however, teach skills in close-quarter combat. She thinks a moment. I suppose a better way to answer the question would have been to say, yes, I do have a job. I'm a trainer, but I enjoy it too much to call it work. Are you better than Bradman? Yes, I know Bradman. We go hunting together. Of course, he rarely catches anything with that toothpick shooter of his. I resent that, my friend. Bows and crossbows can be wielded with deadly effect. Perhaps thou art correct, friend Archer, but I prefer more physical challenges. I mean, listen, if you're actually getting more game than Bradman, killing like deer and shit with a knife, more power to you. It is an unconventional way to do it. She loves fighting. Okay, yeah, okay, a spear. People use spears for hunting. That's fair. And you like it here in you? Yeah. Okay. Great to meet you, Penny. Should just make some quick notes here. Just noting what people train in. At a certain point, probably after we've converted all of our, nuggets there to gold, it'll be time. We've done plenty of fighting. Doing some fighting right now. Lousy Mongbat. I hate Mongbats. Whoa! Wolves. Victory. Hey, hey. Nice knowing you, Kite Shield. Pleased to meet you, Magic Shield. Wait, okay. That is the active slot. Okay. I'll save to that. Yeah, so, okay. So far the chain is we got the information about how the monks at Empath Abbey could help us from the fortune teller. At Empath Abbey we learned that the Emps are the ones that could teach us how to talk. And since then we've been sent among the 3 Emps to talk to each other. To get a translator to join us, but now we're off on the Find the Lumberjack subquest. What's this? I mean, it's corpse. Obviously, a horrible thing has been done here. Probably it's the Fellowship's fault. Hey, this could be a woodsman's cabin. It's not, though. It's Smith's house. Okay. I mean, we're on the western edge, so let's keep going north. And then when we hit a barrier or leave the forest, is this one of those? No, this is a dead tree. The exact opposite of one of these living trees. Ooh! The stone circle, a blue moon gate, non-operational. Obviously, there's the end of our woodsing. Okay, and a swamp. Then we'll go a little bit east, and then we'll go south. I temporarily thought that old man was ELO who had been separated from the team. Oh, they've killed Spark. They've killed the boy. We can't have that. And they were converging right on this spot. Anything good in this bag? A lightning wand? Here, Jana. You take this. Oh, hell yes. Wait. We gotta do this the right way. I suppose we don't have to, but... Only pain lies ahead if we're not responsible with our reagents. Of course, what I want the most is garlic. Is this garlic? Garlic. Okay. Well. A nightshade. Stack them. Black pearl. 3 of them. Oh, there's 10 already. But can these ones be stacked? Yes. Okay. That warrants a save. Anytime we find something good, given that death can come in an instant in this game. A large clearing. Kind of like the place where a woodcutter might live? No. No luck. Okay, there's the swamp. There's swamp. Swamp. Who wants it? Who wants it? Step up. We'll show you what it's like. It's a reaper. Okay. I hadn't realized that the living trees... The reapers have evolved into a more sophisticated form where they try to pass as trees. Is this Elo's corpse? No. Yes. Okay. Load. Bad wisps. No. Bad wizard. Oh, but all he had was money. It's not that money's not good. I like money. I especially like when it's more money than I can possibly hope to carry. Are we all alive, though? Oh, you know what? You know what? Never you mind, Spark. Yeah, we can talk later. We can definitely talk later, buddy. Uh-oh. What's happened to Jana? Oh, she was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to start using the lightning wand. Where'd your hawk go? Okay, her hawk is dead. Jana fights with lightning now. Fine. We can let Jana make these role-playing choices on her own. Okay. Can we put Jana's bag in here and then give Jana a backpack? Possibly with slightly more storage room. Okay. I'm not sure if Jana's yellowness is bad, if the lightning wand is going to cause problems for her. So let's do a secondary save here. Seeking the Sawman. Oh man, why are there so many... Magic is supposed to be dying. Why are there so many evil wizards? Alright. Good work, team. Chasing down and butchering all of these terrible old men. Well, we're not going to bother trying to search the body that... Oh, come on. Oh, this guy summoned a bunch of headless. Janna's dead. I can see her entrails. Okay. Yikes. I would think that the Emps would have a bigger problem with the cult of evil wizards. Just casting random fire spells willy-nilly in the woods. Ah, I was hoping someone might have come back, done some more work. Some more butcher's work on the dead horse. Here's a house in the woods. Okay, somebody lives there. Hey, it's a gremlin. Alright, reconvene, gang. Assuming you're all alive. Good work. Okay. So this seems like to be the woodsman's home, huh? Hey, did we kill another gremlin up here and he dropped some fish? Let's just eat this. Just eat right from the floor of the forest. Rolls! Okay, great. It seems like this could be the woodsman's home. Like the woodcutter's home. Let's put a save down while we've got it. And I guess we wait. What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Could you repeat what you just said about surrendering? Haha. Too late for you. Here, Spark. Well, you know what? They've totally flipped the script on what gremlins are like. Everybody eat. Oh. I'm just going to eat this pumpkin. Just raw pumpkin. Mmm. Just like Mom used to make. Okay, the sun is starting to set. Will this woodcutter come home? If it is indeed the woodcutter's shack. Painting. But of what? Well. We'll just continue waiting here for the moment, I guess. Who wants it? Hey, Astra. Might not have been sundown after all. It's starting to snow. There is a little gremlin there, but he's path blocked somehow. He got himself all tangled up in the woods. Maybe he stepped in a bear trap. I don't know who's setting bear traps, and also there aren't any bears in Britannia, but I mean, something's happened to him. Foot in a snare. Remember when the game viciously mocked me by when we get to Minoc, the artisan was like, I sell watches. Like, oh, thank God. What a valuable item. No, we're on back order forever. Fuck you. It just look at the sky, which you can't do anymore. That didn't take much, but he also didn't have any food on him. Ha! What is this? Green cheese. Well, that sounds disgusting. But beggars can't be choosers. It's definitely nighttime now. Is anybody coming home here? Yes. Motherfucker. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hello. I like this. I like the idea that somebody wakes up when 5 strangers burst into their house at night. What is this guy wearing on his... I'm leaning in a little. He's got like Inuit snowblind protection glasses on. To be fair, Jana is just waving a lightning rod around. Okay. I think we found our man. Like Brett the Hitman Hart. Thad. Thad the Woodsman. Insert a row above. Now, is that pronounced Thad or Tad? Do you have a preference even? You know what? It occurs to me. Ah, yes. With the brightness turned down on my monitor. Just for the sake of my eyes. But right now, for the sake of my eyes, I need this thing to be brighter. And what do? Cut down trees? Job? I've not the time for a job. I'm on the quest to rid this land of that which plagues it. Hopefully, he thinks the silver tree... I just want you to be the thing I'm looking for. So tell me this plague is the silver leaf trees, or the Emps, or some horrible thing. You're on a quest. I've devoted my entire life to this. Nothing will get in my way, not even battling. So have you heard the good news about sanguine cognition? You don't like battling. He's the leader of the cursed organization, the Fellowship. You don't like the Fellowship, huh? I got my misgivings too, although I am a member. Playing both sides. I know a little about their practices, but I do know they live outside the bounds of moral decency. They have kidnapped my beloved sister Millie and have cast a spell of enchantment. Now she lives as they do. Did they cast a spell, or did their pitch just work on her? I have vowed to remove this wicked spell, and I will slay the entire organization should that prove necessary. Thou also hast taken up a similar cause, I expect, yes? Not quite. No? He seems genuinely surprised. Then perhaps thou wilt consider taking up my quest in thine own manner. In my own manner, yes. I expected as much. Thou art truly an honorable warrior. And the plague is? It is the Fellowship. It's infested the forest of you. In the form of silver leaf trees. Come on, man. I just want you to be the solution to my quest. I know the land, but not the people. There's nothing useful I have to tell thee. He appears thoughtful for a moment. Perhaps I can aid thee a bit. I do know there are 2 hunters who sometimes frequent this area. One, a woman, carries a spear. The other is an archer. That is all I can tell thee. Thanks, Thad. Alright. Thad. Avenger. My sister Millie has been brainwashed by the Fellowship. I assume Thad is immune to the Fellowship's brainwashing because of his cool Brett the Hitman Hart wraparound sunglasses. Goodbye. May thine endeavors reach fruition, my lord. Well, we all hope for that. Seems unwise. You know what, Thad? You mind if we all sleep in here with you? We'll sleep on the floor, don't worry. Alright, just gotta find my bedroll. Is this it? Got it on attempt number 1. Okay. Put the bedroll down. Sleeping bag on the floor. It's sleepover at Thad's. Shut the door behind us. Away with thee. Dad, it's us. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Thad. We shouldn't have crashed your place. It's just us, Thad. Okay, fair enough. Thad's a little paranoid. Oh, so much harder to find the bedroll now. But, no. Cloth, can't I just wrap myself in this cloth map? Bedroll! Okay, hopefully the gremlins don't take all our food while we're sleeping. We did just save. I disagree, Yellow, but... There. I want 9 hours of sleep. This was a long day. Oh, wow! Wouldn't you... That's cool. I'm glad I'm not going to wear my fellowship medallion unless I have to impress the fellowship at some point. Boom. We've lived till morning. Gremlin blood just staining all the rocks and trees around us. Well, I'm glad we weren't forced to kill Thad, because while he is a little off-putting... Oh, I see trout. Who wants trout for breakfast? Is this food? Whatever it was tasty. Is this not a gremlin? It's a glitch gremlin. Can't fight him. Okay. Well, let's go north from Thad's. When we hit a barrier, we'll go a little more east and we'll continue the sweep. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, there's always the risk that we run across the cult of the horrible old men in the forest. In fact, nope. I think I'm about to hit them. Let's follow the cleared path. Thank you, Thedev, for reiterating that, although I will say, Slater, no big deal, because that's just a, I probably was never going to meet that with the medallion on. The only, you know what, I'll say this, in the entirety, I've been doing this over a year now, pretty regularly, and the only time that someone ever just popped in and gave something away to me unsolicited was in Chrono Cross. It didn't really matter that much, but he just showed up and he was like, oh hey, if you go look here, you'll get the best weapon for this guy. I was like, okay, please don't tell me anything more. But since there's like 41 characters in Chrono Cross, I was not even frequently using said character. Oh man. Okay, there's that. What do you mean take this? Oh, there's a gremlin. No, I mean, for context here, I'm the type who, in Ultima 5, I just missed the entire oppression quest because I wasn't even willing to say yes to the blacksmith who's like, don't you think it's great that I'm selling lots of weapons because of Blackthorn? I talked to that blacksmith like 5 times, and every time I was like, no, that's wrong. I oppose Blackthorn. Bit hungry, Yellow? Well, why don't you eat some of this, stuff that we picked up out of the ground in the forest? Have this raw meat that we found. So in a sense, I made a genuine role-playing choice in Ultima 5. Even though I think the real role-playing choice that storyline is supposed to engender is supposed to come much later down the line when you follow the oppression path and eventually they're like, give us the name of a council member to prove your loyalty. Ooh. That's probably true, Cedric. I still can't do it. I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. I can't go around conforming to the mores of the Fellowship. Am I 100% sure? Yeah. I don't have any names written down of people I've met who might have been woodsmen. That might be what breaks me. Or maybe that's when I'm finally like, oh, if even the Time Lords, maybe there's something to this. Okay. Hold on. At Empath Abbey. No? When do we eat? All the friggin' time, people. It is kind of weird for the Avatar not to have the Ankh. When do we eat? Who's asking? Right. This is a good time to find out about the icons. The Avatar definitely doesn't have an icon. Oh no. Is the icon this deep? No? Oh, it could be. Wow. Well, there you go. You just have to go into a nested submenu and you can find out who's hungry for sure. So much about this is so close. And yet it's all also so far. Ah, yes, this is the weird butcher's table that we're always finding. Continue south. Continue south. A little bit east and north. Mong mats. Kind of feel bad for the Mongbats, who were never tough enemies, but who used to at least have the power of numbers back in Ultima 5. They traveled in swarms, as their namesake, the Bat, is known to do. Nay. Okay, a little bit to the east. We save, because nothing's promised. This could all end at any moment. South. Just making our way. Branches scratching on our face. Here's the Wisp Fortress. Pretty soon I gotta consider the possibility that I've missed a building that's right on the western edge of you, of the forest. I think she just said the western part and not the western edge of the forest. I don't know. At night. No. Quick, everyone, kill the old man. Chase him down. Oh, do you? Sorry, what was that? I didn't catch that. Locked chest. You know how this game goes. Wait. Are we all alive? Yes, we are. Oh, come on. Folks, we're trying to loot here. We're trying to... Nice. I take. Very good. Okay. We need to save. Headless. Are we all alive? Where's Jonna? There she is. She's alive. Okay. Gimmick time with the chest. Fantastic. Nuggets. Yeah, like, you know, all due respect, Solomon, but it just seems like the woodcutter is the least of your worries. But hey, you know what? Let's take a minute here and just hey, level 6. This is not entirely, aha, 2 level 6s. Probably harder for the rest of them, but you never know. Hey, level 5, and he's working on it. He's got loads of training points. Okay, level 5. Still something. Yeah, you know what? There. Even just the constant combats are at least doing something for us. So many evil mages in these woods. They did not get the memo that magic is dying. So we're delivering it to them very clearly. Hey, Wisps. Do you know where this fucking woodcutter is? Oh, man. Already? We better find some more gremlins. Come on. Jeez. You know, Spark here is a child. It's probably not healthy for him to be party to this many homicides. Nothing. We save. Okay. Very, very soon, I'll bite the bullet and say, it's got to be something I missed on the western edge. When do we eat? Oh, my lord. Actually, you know what? We have a good food farming strategy now. It's not eating headless. It's us making our way back to Thad's and just killing the gremlins that constantly spawn outside his house. Yeah. You know what? Maybe if it's helping him process his feelings about his father's horrific murder. I'm skeptical that it would. Okay. Alright. Maybe I missed something on the west edge. I'm skeptical, but maybe. I missed the days when you was a friggin' proper city where all the buildings was right there. You could find them. Hey, it's Thad's place. Any gremlins? Any gremlins wanna step up? Could you now? Alright, fine. Fine, we'll deal with this. Avatar's hungry. Oh, jeez. This is a serious problem. I didn't realize it was affecting me. Tasty. How about you, Ela? Ela's doing great. He's not hungry. Spark, you hungry? It was just me. Okay. Well, take a few minutes here to close all the pop-ups. We save. And now we slog. Alright, slogging back to the west. Oh, here's Thad. Good day, my lord, Thad says coolly. Well, I hope they do eventually, Thad. It hasn't been going great. What's this? Is there a whole region down here I haven't gone to? Where perhaps a woodsman doth live? Aha, made it. Living on the edge. We ran right through the poppy field, but we're wide awake. Only for time. Okay. I got time. Not as much time as I would like to have, but I got time. Okay. Well, wait then. Yeah, not far south to the edge there. Here are the buildings. What about just on the other side? That'd be a kick in the teeth. No, this is a... Oh! Fine. You know what? We gained lots of experience. And we got some gold and some reagents. It was not wasted time. But I bet he's got some condition, right? I'll sign your contract. But only if you can answer me these riddles 3. What's your name, sir? Thou can call me Ben, my lord. I live here in the Forest of Yew. Ben, you say? Is that short for Benjamin or Bennett? I know usually you'd expect Benjamin, but my cousin Ben's name is Bennett. Actually, my cousin Ben's name is Andrew, but his middle name is Bennett, and he goes by Ben. What do you do? He's a logger. That's what he's done his whole life. It's what his father did, and his father before him. Well, I hope you're ready to retire. And so on. We've been doing this for more than 10 generations. Oh, then your ancestors are probably the ones that fashioned that log so I could get the panpipes made. So, we got an issue here. Now let's establish a rapport before we tell the man to give up his livelihood. This was once a large town, but now it is a smattering of cottages living throughout the woods. You like living in the forest? I'm afraid, my lord, that I know no one in this area, but I do know who runs the sawmill in Minoc. I also know that the monks reside in the abbey next to the High Court. Oh yeah, I guess you work with William, yeah. I've met William, right? What did I learn from William? William. All I wrote was that he's the sawmill guy. So I've learned nothing new. What do you think of the High Court of you? It's in the building just northeast of the Brotherhood. I know they keep prisoners there. Now, alright, we gotta get down to brass tacks here. You know the trees with blue leaves? They only grow in one area, so I have to travel to quite a distance when I need some of their wood. Why dost ask, my lord? Oh, I see. They want some for thyself, eh? Not quite. No. I guess another reason for asking. Yeah. See, the Emps. What the bloody hell are Emps? After he quickly explained the situation, the silverleaf tree situation to me, he exclaims, "Oh, well, that's horrible!" Okay, good. You're a good man, Ben, to not just react with being like, what do I care about a bunch of monkeys? I did not realize anyone or any other creature used the silverleaf trees. What can I do about it? Just sign this contract and fuck off. Or, get some silverleaf acorns or whatever, throw them out here. Silviculture, my man, it's the way of the future. Would you sign this contract? Well, of course I'll sign. No more silverleaf trees for me. He takes the contract from you and signs it. And please apologize to the Emps for me, my lord. I never meant to destroy their homes. And they say that virtue's dead in Britannia. You are a good man, Ben. What's his name? Trellick time. And we go back through the permission tree. Get Salamon's permission to get Saralek's permission to recruit Trellick. Let's see. We're gonna find out how good my woodsy sense is getting. So far, so good. Now I'm lost. Oh! Well, now I'm found. No, please. Just lure the one guy away. Chain. I think we're all wearing chain. Oh, it won't fit elsewhere in its own thing? That's fine. All we really care about is this dude's money. What's this? A flute? A blowgun. Spark will think this is cool. And a boomerang. What's this? A buckler. Psh. That means we're in the area. Won't be long now before we're seeing the silverleaf trees. As this time I will finally log in my brain. Are the silverleaf trees north of this little bandit camp? Ah. Here, come on. Just one of you follow us. Ooh, that's grim stuff. Although, to be fair, the man did attack us unprovoked. Did he kill Elo? Nope. Is the bad feeling that the blood is never going to wash from your hands? Because we have killed a lot of people today. It's a tough day for all of us. Is Elo just unarmed now? Did he lose his poison dagger at some point? Do weapons break in this game? Of course, that's the kind of bullshit that would happen in this game. Unless he just stuck it in one of these bags for some reason. No, just 2 empty bags. Oh, untrapped. And I guess there's no reason. Won't fit? Throw it away. You're a swordsman again, Elo. We'll get you some bolts eventually. 36 coins. No, we don't want to be holding the money when we run into battle. Can you fit it, Saramid? We're going to have to spend a lot of money when we go back to town, for sure. Just to free up pocket space. Although, like, the main thing to spend money on is food, which also is devastating to your to the space in your pouch and stuff. It is a conundrum. Okay. Just try not to think about it right now. You've registered your concerns. Ha! Oh, so she takes the document, smiling when she sees Ben's signature. Trellick is permitted to join you. Your wished luck and speed. My hope is for your welfare, which should definitely be better now. Also, do feel free to enjoy that sack of wheat. We'll have food soon. Stay calm. Saralek. Got Salamon's permission. Her eyes begin to mist over. I'm sorry, a lie was told by me. Trellick's leaving is not desired by me. Permission will not be given. Her expression changes. What is the reason you asked him? We want to talk to Wisps. You wish us to meet Wisps? Yes. An idea how you can be helped by Trellick is had by me. Wisps are contacted by Trellick's whistling. A whistle for you can be made by him, perhaps. Talking with him again should be your next action. Okay, sweetheart. I appreciate your concern for Trellick's welfare, and honestly, I was a little concerned about dragging Trellick around into danger. For very similar reasons. Hey, buddy. Buddy! Deep breath. Hey, Trellick. Did you hear about Saralek's idea? Correct was my bonded one. A whistle can be made by me, except... Whistling sound is made by Emps when talking is done by us. Presumably I know that. An imitation of that sound can be created by a special whistle. He begins searching around for a dead hollow, fallen tree branch. Shortly he finds one that meets his satisfaction. It's all coming together. Apparently embarrassed, he turns his back to you. Makes motions similar to twisting a cork from a flagon. After a few minutes of this, he turns around and presents the whistle to you. Oh, thank goodness. Here is your whistle. Thank you. I think we'll have good luck from here on out. Now we have our lucky whistle. It is time to seek the wisps. Okay. Who's hungry? I am again. I alone am hungry. Kind of lose the right to complain about my team needing to be fed like baby birds when I am in fact the one who's constantly needing to be fed lately. But hey, we got loads of food. And a single smoke bomb. And a sling. Tasty. Okay. And now back to the Wisps. Hey, Stimpinski. So check it out. We have a whistle that should let us talk to the Wisps now. Damn thee. Don't let that old man get away. Well, we did kill the old man successfully, but we killed him in a place where we can't see him. We get so much gold. We already have a lot of gold from this trip. But we're going to have so much gold when we return to, the place. We'll go to Elo's bows and we'll buy ammo. And we'll get our archers and our crossbowmen back to using those things in combat. Okay. So the Wisp home is closer to the few cottages of view than it is to the Emps. What is it? Who wants some? Who wants a taste? Ah! Heavily armored dude. Cornered now. Oh no. Now we gotta fight them all. Elo's dead. Okay. Now we're just screaming. Ha! How nice. It truly is Wisp time. Presumably we have to talk to one of the official Wisps who lives in the Wisp house. Really? Because I feel great. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Well, there was one over here, maybe? The Wisp does not respond. Oh, so this is a case where I must actually affirmatively use the whistle. Is this the whistle? No! Here's an adventure. Find the fucking whistle in this goddamn bag. The Wisps up here. It's an impressive song that I'm playing on a small makeshift whistle. A ball of light approaches. You are not the entity known as Trellick. You crawl out. You call out in the manner of the species called Emps. You should know me. I mean, I know that you've got this whole thing about not acknowledging individuality, but you know, Trellick, you've met me. If none of you have individuality, you know me. But fine. Zerinia was expecting the entity Trellick. Zorinia. Oh yeah, were you? But that is not of importance. From the information I have, the local... Aha! You do know me. I'm the entity known as Avatar. Yes, I am. The wisp glows brightly a second or two. Zorinia wishes to exchange information with the human entity. So you're Zorinia? Highest probabilities indicate that a manifestation from the Zorinite dimension will be called Wisp by the entities known as humans. I'm also called Zorinia by other manifestations of the Zorinite dimension. Oh yeah. Do you like being called Wisps? Is that a cross-cultural faux pas? This label has been implemented by human entities to name manifestations from the Zorinite dimension since the time when this dimension was discovered by Zorinite manifestations. Another common name is Will-o'-the-Wisp. The preceding sample of information was provided without charge. Usually there's a fee for information. Oh no. You have a job? Zorinia is a conduit for information between different planes and dimensions. Zorinia also catalogs information which is necessary for the growth of the Zorinite community. You have information which may be valuable to me. I also have information that you want. Tell me more. The Undrian Council seeks information regarding a certain entity by the name of Alagner. You have access to this information. I have information regarding a certain entity which you are seeking. The Undrian Council proposes a trade. So is it the Time Lord? The entity known as Time Lord requests an audience with you. Before I can give you more information about this, I must propose a trade. Yes. So the Undrian Council, what's that? The Council represents what your language defines as government. Okay, who's Alagner? The Undrian Council has information there is a human entity in your dimension that has been called the wisest man in Britannia. This entity is known as Alagner and lives in your colony of New Magenta. We're not meeting the Time Lord today. Alagner has what the entity calls a notebook. The notebook is a collection of information. What kind of information? The Undrian Council seeks information regarding Alagner. You have access. I have the stuff you need. We propose a trade. So it's a trade. I want to absorb the information in Alagner's notebook. If you bring the notebook here, the Undrian Council will release the information to you. Do you agree to the trade? Yes. Zorinia recognizes your usefulness. I shall be here. Human entities will call my activity waiting. All right. The Undrian Council desires the information in Alagner's notebook. Alagner can be found in New Magenta. Very good. That's something. That's something. Okay. Well, back to Britain. First, who wants it? Mong bats. Go to hell. No! I didn't even save, did I? Of course I didn't. Well, this will go faster the second time. Unless it takes me longer to find the whistle. Which it probably will. To live is to suffer. Not... Ha! Haha! Hey, Zorinia, what's kicking? Your name... Still don't want to be rude. Just, start being like, what can you do for me? Gotta have a conversation here. Time Lord? Yes. Trade. So you need information? Yes, you do. The Undrian Council is your government. Alagner is this dude. And you propose a trade. I'm amenable. Excellent. Take care. Alright. And you know what it all was? The tactical mistake that cost me that battle was that I pressed C to go into combat mode, but the game didn't put me in combat mode. And then by the time I realized it and pressed C again, Jana was dead. So try me again, Mongbats. I'll firmly press C, quickly confirm whether it worked or not. Oh, even better. Here, you eat whatever that is, Jana. Spark, you eat whatever this was. Hey, whatever it was tasty. Positive. I want to save over this old game. There's the road. No, it's not the road. I mean, I know how to get to the road from here. We'll be okay. Aha. Daredevil run through the poppy field. Pardon me, deer. Trolls! They're back in business. Good for them. I mean, they're dead now, but... Fully armored troll. But he hadn't been... Well, hopefully he's just not the treasurer. Okay. Hey, sweetheart. I promise it's not time yet. She doesn't trust me. She thinks it might be time. But it's not, sweetie. She might be thirsty. Should check on that in a moment. I should check on that right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go investigate the needs of this cat. Hang tight, gang. Be right back with you. She was not thirsty. I cruelly raised her hopes of getting supper early. I shouldn't have done it. Oh well. You live, you learn. Okay. Cynthia had better... Oh, yeah, good. We better be alert for bridge trolls. Okay. Who's hungry? Not me this time. Jana? Well, that narrows it down. We don't need to check Ceramid's menu to know that he's the hungry one. Elo's just clutching a gold nugget in his free hand. We'll be free of all these gold nuggets. We'll have ammunition so our archers can be using sensible weapons that make sense for them once again. Boom. Culling the wolves. Hopefully not leading to overpopulation of deer. But to be fair, the wolves are asking for it. Is that a reaper? don't know. Whatever. Thing about Reapers is that they get less intimidating with every successive Ultima. They're by far the worst enemies in Ultima 4. It's good to be home. Well, for a given value of home. Where's the town hall / the mint? Royal Museum. It's the next building over. I believe it is. Yeah. Come on, Cynthia. Cynthia. You're killing me. Don't tell. I am the Avatar, sir. Don't you tell me to step aside. I was saving Britannia, protecting Britain, back when you were a glint in your grandfather's eyes. 6 o'clock. Of course, everyone's gone home for the day, but it's also too early to... Oh my. Okay. The trainers in Britain can train what? Remind myself. Sentry does dex and combat. And the other one I didn't write down for some stupid reason. Well, who could use dex and combat? Probably young Spark, right? He's never going to be the powerhouse. He is very dexterous. He'd be more dexterous. Why not? He's almost level 6. Good work, young man. No, not yet, sweetheart. Even if we do an early... We're obviously going to do an early one because you're going to drive me insane. But even that won't be for 10 minutes. Run a tight ship here. Find Sentry, if Sentry's still at work, which he's probably not, but... Ah! Sentry. Yeah, you can help me by not being so friggin' rude. Okay. What do you do? Yes, I know. La-di-da, etc. Would you train? Yeah, that's fine. We're loaded. Yes. Spark, please. Spark just goes wild, attacking. Or Sentry goes wild, attacking Spark. Remind myself. So how does he benefit? He was at 25 dex. Now he's at 26 and 14 combat. +1 to each. Great. He's got so many training points left. What about Elo? How are Elo's stats? What does anybody but the Avatar need intelligence for in a context where only the Avatar can use magic? Alright. Combat and dex. Wouldn't hurt. I know, sweetheart, not yet, but soon. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it's like, oh no, it's not yet, but soon. They go away for a minute and then turn back around like, now? She's not biting at all, though. She disagrees that it's even fair to say not yet, but soon here. ELO, please. La-di-da-di-da. Great. I should have stopped at the archer trainer guy when we had all this money. Ah, well. Okay. Maybe Cynthia stops back in for a bit in the evening. Probably not. But there's just not that much else to do while we wait for nightfall. Hey, Squeaky. Okay. That statue's a good signpost. Town hall's right here, isn't it? I'm slowly learning the map of Britain. Excellent. Come on, Cynthia. Cynthia, what have you... Why? Why must it be like this, Cynthia? She would just post her hours. Make a huge difference. Oh, good. We've killed 1 hour. I guess we should go back outside of town and see if anybody wants to fight. See if there's any headless or something. Wait, this actually would be a good time to look for ELO's bows, which of course I have no specific memory of where that is. It'll have a sign at least. Might as well keep sharpening ever so slowly my memory of the runic script. I haven't even opened the manual today. I'm an Ultima 7 expert now. Okay. Okay. So what's that weird one? The phi looking one. It is a J. Jeweler. It's the jeweler. The Oaken Ore. Shipwright, of course. It's got the friggin' anchor. Wait a minute. Why am I not just looking for a bow sign? This probably is not. Yellow's bows. Not open, of course. Shut up. Don't think about the food. There really is just this like a kind of dead zone in towns. Like time wise. Hey Abra. So now they're both pushing for it. And I gotta... Okay. I gotta wrap up soon. Earlier than I would like to. So I have to get back to work for the evening. It's like a big day of work tomorrow. Oh, what is happening? It's terrible. Oh, the sun's setting. The sun's down. Like the real sun. I know this is just me reiterating a complaint, but just so silly that we went from Ultima 5 just starting you with a pocket watch item in your inventory so you can follow the day-night cycles. And then Ultima 7 goes out of its way to mock you with its refusal to share more time information. Wait, can we drug ourselves in the poppy fields and kill some time? Maybe it's only that one big poppy field. Well, it's starting to storm. Just need the sun to go down. I guess I don't even need the sun to go down. It's just that... whatever. We'll live with it. Oh hey, it became night. All the hours. We want to increase the odds of Cynthia getting to work in the morning. 12 hours. Maybe that's excessive. 11 hours, please.
Yes, my friend, rest and heal, so that you are strong and able to face the perils before you. Pleasant dreams.
I would have much better dreams, my friend, if you didn't feel the need to speak to me while I'm sleeping. Okay, sun is up. Starving. Okay, we have food. Everyone stay calm. Is this food? No, it's gold. Can't eat gold. Who's holding food? Someone's probably holding food. Or we'll just... Maybe this is the end. Maybe I misjudged the food supply and we all die. We'll go to the butcher right nearby and buy some mutton. Aha! Okay. Are you starving, Sarahman? No. Who exactly is starving? The avatar is... fine. Elo is starving. Or possibly just a bit hungry. Well, hope you're hungry enough for an entire rack of ribs. Spark? Spark's hungry. Do you like green cheese, Spark? Don't know how it possibly could have, but okay. And John is hungry. Are you sure, John? Because we just fed you. Okay. Hopefully that was a holdover, or possibly Spark's hunger was not sated by the green cheese. No. I think it was... is it Saramed? He was like, you know what? I could eat. I just asked you if you were hungry, dude. No, okay. That was just a vestigial I'm a bit hungry. They were just all ready to say it before they ate. It was like wasted effort to queue up something to say. Okay. At some point, you'll start your work day, right? You know what? We'll come back. Want to get all my gold from Cynthia, buy some ammunition, and we'll end up a happy me if I can do those things. Okay, what time is it? It's 8. Should have gone for the 12 hours. I did that to myself. There should be a nose plug item in this game. Equip the whole party with nose plugs and they'll shut up when you walk past a place that has food. Come on, Cynthia. No? Can't do an 8 to 4 shift? No. 10 to 3 with a hearty lunch break. The only hours Britannians work. Over to whoever runs Elo's bows for him. Well, I'd have to get back to the commercial district. Which I know it when I'm in it. Okay, well, let's try. Yes! Okay! Perhaps she does start... I'm not trying to steal from you, Cynthia. You caused that. You caused that. Can we do a whole lot of exchange? Yes. $200 gold coins. And we thank thee. You are the one who is pacing outside the mint, sir. We wouldn't be running into each other if you would just, you know. It makes sense that he's patrolling outside the mint. I can't give him a hard time about that. It's really just the attitude. Taylor Elo's bows. Yep. And his employee is Coop. Hey, Coop. This kid does not look wiry at all, but okay. Alright, so what do you do? Yeah, I get it. So, we would like to buy how much is a triple crossbow? 400 gold? Not yet. And also that sounds like an ammo devourer. Okay, bolts. 30 gold for a dozen. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. No. Are arrows reasonably priced? 25 gold for a dozen. Not really. Forget it, kid. No. Alright. Okay. We'll deal with the spending our winnings somehow next time. Let's just take one last look. How's everybody doing? Holy smokes! The Avatar is cruising along to level 7. He's on the path. So's Elo. Spark's almost level 6. Gianna's almost level 6. Saramed is almost level 6. And he's hungry now. We don't have any food left, do we? Uh-oh. Okay. I guess I should take care of that on my own behalf before next time, so we really got nothing. All that food that we kept collecting, we've eaten it all. You got nothing on you, Spark? No! Okay. Here, have a roast chicken. Alright. Well, we have loads of money. We have really frustrating weapons. The ammunition for which is absurdly expensive. You really think that Elo would give a little more thought to whether his needs are gold or weaponry here. But it is what it is. Okay, this was productive. So we're wrapping up with a new quest. I might as well add to my... I've got an active quest list here. Oh no, you know what? There is one last task to do here. Let's go back to the Shrine of Compassion. Was Julius Nastasia's father? Do I know now what happened to her father? But yeah, we now also, like, we got to go to Moonglow to talk about the observatory. We got a lead taking us to Buccaneer's Den. And we got a lead taking us to New Magintia now in service of completing this Time Lord quest. Meaning, our obvious objective at the start of next week, right at the start, we got to make our way to Vesper. There's no getting around it. We need a ship, and we have a deed to a ship. Just for some bizarre reason, the king's ship is moored in the industrial mining town of Vesper. What? Oh, it's garbage. Even that's garbage? Oh, so we can't chat down. Hello again, James, Nastasia says. Alright, we've solved it. Okay, good. She's taking it well. Haha. There we go. Never play, don't stick your kid in the middle of your divorce fight. Kisses me once, lightly. That's probably a more appropriate amount of kissing in front of the boy. Maybe a little more. Boom, we rush into each other's arms and our mouths meet. I'd forgotten how good her lips felt against yours. She just kissed me a second ago. I guess that was like a kiss kind of on the side of the mouth. Okay. Okay. No more in front of the boy. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now. Okay, so here's where we wrap up. Yeah. Alright. We're heading for Vesper. We're probably going to meet some more gargoyles along the way, I would bet. And we're going to get a ship. We're going to hit the high seas. I mean, is there some horrible way in which sea travel has been rendered in this game? I'm excited to find out. I hope you'll join me. So, alright, that's it. This week, if the stars align, I'm trying, despite this extremely busy period. I want to just try to stick to my streaming schedule if I can. Schedule my fun. If you make fun feel a little bit like work, it's easier to justify to yourself. Setting aside actual work to have fun. Just like we did here today. So yeah, next time, or on Tuesday evening, if my buddy Greg is free, we've been playing beat 'em ups. We went right back to the start. We're exploring the history of the evolution of a very simple genre, but it's been a lot of fun so far. We did the Double Dragon series, or at least the opening trilogy, and then we played through the entire Niketsu or Kunio-kun series on the Famicom NES. We're drawing a line kind of right around 1992, and we're going to keep coming up to it, and then we'll go on further. So we're going to start with Capcom's foray into the beat 'em ups. Final Fight. Apparently, Final Fight is not Capcom's first beat 'em up. So there's Dynasty Wars, which yes is apparently a Three Kingdoms beat 'em up that has nothing to do with Dynasty Warriors. Weird. So that's Tuesday. If the stars align, on Friday evening, if you like Gloomhaven, me and my friends have been playing the Gloomhaven expansion, Forgotten Circles. That's going to come to an end soon. Because not only are we nearing the end of it, but also Frosthaven is shipping. We'll be doing Frosthaven soon, which is more exciting to me. But we're having fun with Forgotten Circles, and it's nice to see your friends. And if you schedule the fun, it's easier to get your friends to commit even when they have kids and stuff. And then next weekend, we're back here. Upon Saturday. Oh, Thedev, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, one of the best novels I've ever read. Absolutely love it. It's not the best novel I've ever read, which is Middlemarch by George Eliot. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms is up there. What a novel. And you know, like, John Woo's Redcliffe is fantastic. I love Destiny of an Emperor on the NES. It's a good story that's spun off a lot of adaptations. Yeah, so then next Saturday, if I can book off enough time, a little bit of Lolo, shut up, a little bit of Lolo, and then a little bit of and then a lot of Live Alive. We're through the near future, we're through the Wild West, and I don't know where we're going next. So that's exciting. 5 options. We'll see which where fate take us, and then next Sunday we're right back here, trying to get on board that ship. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. I appreciate it. If you did not stick around to the end, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by. So thanks for coming. If you're catching this for the first time or third time or whatever, but you're not a follower already, consider smashing that follow button. I mean, you know where to find me for the Ultima, but I'm in the fullness of time, I'm gonna do all kinds of things. You don't know what you might miss. And then that's it. So until the next time, that the moon gates function just enough to drop us all in the same place. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.